let's talk about this. Now, people go through different phases whenever they're balding. Some people go into denial, some people get really angry, some people try to reverse it or to halt it or to slow it down however they possibly can, spending hundreds to thousands of dollars on products that they believe might be able to help them with their problem. Other people aren't as lucky. They don't have as much money, as much resources, whatever it might be. They can't stop it, they can't slow it down, and they start to bald. And they are insecure about it, and they don't want to accept it, and they want to try to find some kind of way to deal with it. And some people try toupees and wigs. So I bought this only because of a Halloween costume idea, and being bald gives me actually a pretty good opportunity to use wigs for costumes because I don't have to move hair around in order to make more space. I've actually been meaning to throw this away, but I thought that this would make a good video topic and I didn't want to waste the opportunity to be able to use this wig, so here I am. Now, here are some of the pros to wearing a wig. One, it's actually pretty great for costuming and cosplay. So outside of like the confidence aspect of it and the insecurity aspect, you can actually be kind of creative with wigs and people can accept you wearing them for those reasons. Another pro, of course, is if you get a very high quality, I'm talking like in the thousands of dollars toupee or wigs, they can look and feel like real hair. Finally, the last pro that I'll mention is that unlike wearing a hat or beanie, if you wear a high quality wig, you might actually be able to convince people that you're not balding anymore. Do I believe that's a good option? No. I personally think it's important to accept how you look and to focus on what you can control instead of what you can't control, and wearing a wig is not something that's going to help you feel more confident. It'll make you feel more insecure because you'll always know that you're living some form of lie. Some of the cons. Upkeep for really expensive wigs is pretty intense. It's not the same thing as like washing and drying real hair. You have to actually do certain manicuring and grooming methods on these wigs in order to make them work. Another con, of course, is the cost. It costs a lot of money to get high quality wigs. This was $10 and this thing is like falling apart. I've only used it once. If you actually got like a cheaper wig, it would look like garbage. It wouldn't look real. You would look like a fool wearing it out in public. Another con, of course, is that you're not actually accepting what you look like. You're just trying to project an image you want the world to see you as instead of who you actually are as an individual, which shows a lack of confidence and generally will make you more unhappy than happy. At the end of the day, you need to be happy with how you look like, and if you're not, then you need to take steps to change that, but in ways that are more natural. You don't have to take all these pills, rub all these lotions on your head to try to make your hair grow back. You don't need to wear wigs, hats, or beanies to cover yourself. You can focus on what you can control, who you are as a person, and then the aspects of your physicality that you can control are the things that you should be focusing on, not wearing wigs like this. So that brings us to the final point. Should you wear a wig to hide your baldness? In my opinion, I think you shouldn't. I think that bald is bold, and bald is beautiful. Thank you, RJ. And therefore, you shouldn't have to worry about what other people think. You should just focus on being happy with yourself. And if you're not happy with yourself because you're balding, you should look inside of yourself and see what the problem really is. Because truly, being bald is not a problem. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Do not forget to keep it casual. I mean, this thing looks literally like a dead cat. Like, I could never wear that on a regular basis.